Hello friends, I hope you are all well. You must have come here to read ghost stories. In today's post, I will share a ghost story. These ghost stories are true events. Today's story is not just a story, but a true story. I have just passed intermediate and got admission Notre Dame College. It had become a habit to move away. It was the joy of the kingdom to have a little more burden than everyone else and humiliate others. In all of this, such symptoms are at home in time or another, and in the course of time, the
Please like and subscribe Horror in channel.
Knowledge and surroundings gradually becomes more and more frequent. The prevalence there was no end to my guilt. In the meantime, I have written my name in the group of unbelievers. I have started the hair-splitting analysis of religion. I have forced believers of Babir Bhaga religion in the area to accept discipleship by inside me, so I could not keep myself stuck on subject for long. I used to run the examination by subject as long as it felt good. But the words of the Guni peoples were completely different. They used to say that nothing be mastered without practice. Practice and practice. I am living an inhuman life by sacrificing all things to my own will. When someone like me who is successful in the battle of life comes to me, a sadness seems to touch me. Apart from that, I am in peace. The tide of life has changed a little now. I can no longer deny an extension of Allah. We realize the extension of Allah again and again in reasons and agreement. But in the conventional religions, people do not find the difference. I see human faults in everyone, so it seems pointless to divide people with religion. The above mentioned issues have something to do with the fact that I am going to tell. Take the name of a friend of mine. Rafiq has been friends since class 5. His father has passed away. Due to being an elder brother, the yoke of worldliness came down on his shoulders. Mother's Dubon has 3 brothers. After the death of their father, their family was in dire straits, which forced them to drop out of school and go to work. He passed matriculation and entered as joint mill supervisor. He is still engaged in the same job. There is no improvement, no deterioration. The 2 sisters got married, but due to misfortune, both of them came back with their children of their soldier. I do not always believe in miracles. Rafiq was not married then. One Friday he came to my house and told me that was in a little danger. I told Ridhya that I would do as much as I could. I wondered if he was mentally healthy. I don't believe any of these jinn ghosts are uncomfortable. According to him, as soon as they go to sleep at night, it is as if someone or something is biting them hard on the thin wall, which has made it impossible for them to sleep. The incident has been happening every night for the last 1 month without any valid reason. I told him I would be with you tonight at your house. Arrange a hockey stick and flashlight. I will arrive on time. At 10 o'clock in the night, I reached their house after completing the state function. Their home is too Their whole tin house is covered with light vegetation. There is no other house behind their house in Dhaka. After dinner, we went to bed with two friends on the floor at midnight. He also told me that there is no fear so far without making any harmful words. The ghost game begins as soon as the lights go out. Rafiq and I lit the light and went out with hockey stick and torches. Looking around the house, there was no depth in the corner of my mind. There is not even a branch of a tree within 5 yards of the house that will make such a noise when it hits the tin wall. In the wind, I was a little depressed in my mind. I told Rafiq what kind of game you are. He entered the house with the door, turned off the light while lying down and started again. The same sound started. This time I got really scared. There was no presence of people around, but the sound was coming. I don't read that I have ever had such fear in my life, so I quickly entered the house and closed the door. I left in the morning without saying anything to anyone, and a question kept popping up in my mind because it can't happen without it. But what to do? I am reading the case histories of all the famous psychologists of the world, and I can't find any suitable answer. After 2 years, the answer came from the book written by Pabir Ghosh, the president of West Bengal Science Council. I forget the name of the book. At the same time, I called Rafiq privately and told him that someone was making a loud noise from inside your soul, that he was angry with you for your irresponsibility and was taking revenge on you. If you believe me, then you can arrange for your two sisters to return to their family in any way. Then I believe that you will be relieved from this hailstorm. Since then, the ghost was not bothered them. Hope you enjoyed the new horror story. If you like ghost stories or true stories like this, keep subscribe to our channel. In the next post, I will come up with a better ghost story to our horrible ghost story. Everyone will stay healthy and take care of your body. Thank you.